Hello everyone, welcome to lecture number 6. Verify Green's theorem for the field f is equal to x square I plus xyj over the region R enclosed by y is equal to x square and the line y is equal to x. Now verify Green's theorem. So what is Green's theorem first? Green's theorem, it is equal to integral over c f dot dr. It is equal to integral over c u dx plus v dy, which is equal to double integral over r del v by del x minus del u by del y dx dy. So Green's theorem is used if the curve is closed. Now given region R is given by enclosed by y is equal to x square and line y is equal to x. Y is equal to x square is the equation of parabola and y is equal to x is the equation of line. So we draw curve y is equal to x square y is equal to x square and the line y is equal to x. So this is the line. This is y is equal to x square and this line is y is equal to x. Now what are the point of intersection of these two lines? So put y is equal to x or y is equal to x square in any one of the equations. So if I substitute y is equal to x square here, it is x square is equal to x. X square minus x is equal to 0. So x common, it is x minus 1 is equal to 0. So we get x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1. If x is equal to 0, we get y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. So point of intersection are 0, 0 and 1, 1. So point of intersection of these two lines are 0, 0 and 1, 1. Now if we observe it carefully, this is a closed figure. It starts from this line and end over this line. So this is our region R enclosed by the curve y is equal to x and y is equal to x square. Now verify Green's theorem means prove that LHS is equal to RHS. Now before that, first what we want, f dot dr. So we find out f dot dr. F dot dr, it is equal to x square I plus xyj. xyj dot product with dxi plus dyj, which is equal to x square dx plus xy dy. Now consider LHS. LHS is equal to integral over c u dx plus v dy, which is equal to integral over c u is x square into dx plus xy dy. So to evaluate this line integral over c, now line integral is integration over the curve. Now here y is equal to x square and y is equal to x, these are two curves. So we denote this y is equal to x square by c1 and y is equal to x by c2. Now we can write this integral over c x square dx plus xy dy as integral over c1 x square dx plus xy dy plus integral over c2 x square dx plus xy dy. So we divide this given curve C into two parts, C1 and C2. Now for C1, now if we observe C1 carefully, this is the curve, equation of this curve is y is equal to x square. So for C1, y is equal to x square. Now find out derivative of this. Dy is equal to 2x dx. So substitute in this integral over C1, give this as equation number 1. Then first we find out integral over C1 x square dx plus xy dy, which is equal to integral over c1 x square dx as it is plus x multiplied by, what is y? Y is x square. So x square and dy is 2x dx. So simplify it further, it is equal to integral over c1 x square plus x square into x, so it is 2x to the power 4 multiplied by dx. So integral over c1 x square dx plus xy dy, it is equal to integral over c1 x square and x square plus 2x to the power 4, x square plus 2x to the power 4 dx. Now if we observe carefully, here remaining term is only dx. Now observe this curve. What are the limit for x here? X start from 0 and x end at 1. So limit for x is equal to 0 to 1. So substitute limit and integrate it with respect to x. X square integration is x cube by 3 and 2x to the power 4 integration is 2x to the power 5 by 5. So it is from 0 to 1. It is equal to 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5. And if we substitute lower limit, we will get 0. So this is equal to 5 plus 2, 7 divided by 15. So 7 by 15 is the answer for integral over c1 x square dx plus xy dy. Now second integral is integral over c2 x square dx plus xy dy. So for this integral, c2 is the curve, y is equal to x. So C2 equation of curve for C2 is y is equal to x. Now what is dy? Dy is equal to again dx. Now substitute in this integral over C2. So it become integral over C2 x square dx plus xy dy. It is equal to integral over C2 x square dx plus x multiplied by x and dy is dx. So this is equal to integral over c2 x square plus x square, it is 2x square dx. So this is integration from what in limits, remaining term is here x. So what are the limit for x? X start from 1 and x end at 0. So limit from 1 to 0. 1 to 0, 2x square dx, which is equal to integration of 2x square is 2x cube by 3 over the limit 0 to 1, which is 2 by 3. So integral over c x square dx plus xy dy, it is equal to integral over c1 x square dx plus xy dy plus integral over c2 x square dx plus xy dy. Now adding both the term, integral over c1 is 7 by 15 plus 2 by 3. 7 by 15 plus 2 by 3. So it is equal to 17 by 15. So this is our LHS. LHS answer is 17 by 15. Now we want RHS. So RHS is equal to double integral over R del V by del X minus del U by del Y dx dy. Now what are the values of u and v? U is equal to x square and v is equal to xy. So del u by del y, it is equal to 0 and del v by del x, it is equal to y. So substituting in this equation, it is equal to double integral over r, del v by del x is y, and del u by del y, it is equal to 0 dx dy. Now see, here we have dx and dy and double integral is remaining. So we want limit for x as well as limit for y. So what is our region of integration here? Limit to find out region of limit for x and y, we have to consider here one strip. So if we consider one strip, this lower point is P and upper point is Q. Now strip is parallel to y-axis, so we get y limit first and x limit will be constant. So RHS is our double integral over r y dx dy. Now what are the limit for x and y? Y limits are, if at point P, for this point P, here I am drawing separately that figure. This is our strip P and Q. Y is equal to x square to y is equal to x. Now at point P, what is y? Y is x square, and at point Q, what is y? Y is equal to x. So y start from y is equal to x square to x. At this point, what are the limit for x? X is equal to 0. This point is 0, 0 and 1, 1. So region start from 0 and region end at 1. So x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 1. Y dx dy. Now evaluate it separately. Since it is a variable limit, we integrate first with respect to y. So it is equal to integration 0 to 1, integration with respect to y. So y is equal to x square to x, y dy, and dx is outside. So what is integration of y? It is y square by 2 over the limit y is equal to x square to x dx. Now substituting limit and simplify it, it become x square by 2 minus x to the power 4 by 2. If we substitute upper limit, it is x square by 2 and x square square become x to the power 4. So x to the power 4 by 2 dx. It is equal to 1 by 2 outside. What is integration of x square? X cube by 3, and integration of x to the power 4, it is x to the power 5 by 5 over the limit 0 to 1. Now substituting limit, it is 1 by 2 as it is. Put upper limit 1 by 3 minus 1 by 5 and lower limit it becomes 0. So it is equal to 1 by 2 times 5. This is 5 minus 3 divided by 15, which is equal to 5 minus 2 is 2 divided by 2 multiplied by 15. So this is 1 by 15. 1 by 15. So here we get RHS is equal to 1 by 15. Now our RHS is 1 by 15, our LHS must be 1 by 15. Then only this Green's theorem is verified. Now see here, this is 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5, it is 11 by 15. And if we substitute 1 to 0, it will be minus of 2 by 3, because if we substitute upper limit 0 minus 2 by 3 we will get, so minus 2 by 3. Now 11 by 15 minus 2 by 3, it is 1 by 15, not 17 by 15. It is 1 by 15. So our LHS is 1 by 15 and our RHS is also 1 by 15. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Hence Green's theorem is verified. Hence Green's theorem is verified. In next lecture we will see Stokes' theorem. Thank you.